Welcome, boys. This is going to be another product review video, and it's going to come after I have tested and reviewed a bunch of other compressors and jump packs. If you followed along with those videos, you'll note that the one that was in Katie's car, that 300 amp Korean one, where the compressor died and failed all the tests, and failed to jumpstart even her neon, well, she saw that and said, no, you know what, maybe I should buy something else. So she bought herself a Gulu GP2000 jump pack. However, she lacks a compressor now. So she bought this on Amazon. She had some credits from them failing to deliver packages or something. So she put it towards this and only had to pay a couple bucks to make up the difference. So we have an Astro ASIAC220 Boy Lincoln 100 PSI portable air compressor. It says it's a smart tire inflator, LCD backlit digital display, LED flashlight, independent on-off button. Nice. So we are going to unbox this dude and test it, just like we did with the Harbor Freight Pittsburgh air compressor, along with the Stanley FatMax built-in air compressor. Of course, the comparison video will be part of the big compilation Project Farm Style we're doing coming up, but this video we are going to be only reviewing this compressor. See how long it takes to air up a tire and check out the features. See what's in the box. So if we open it up, we have some literature, thank you for your purchase, and then a manual that I'm not going to bother reading, some needles and other adapters, and it looks like we even have a little fuse. I'm guessing that means this thing has an internal fuse, probably for the lights and stuff, that can be replaced. We also have this adapter. Looks like it's a similar type connector that Katie had on her other machine that is now dead, and then this one that is threaded, which would thread onto the valve stem. Our 12-volt plug. And here's our buttons then, a plus and minus and an M. So what to figure out what M does, a plus or minus I'm guessing means you can adjust the pressure to whatever you want and set it, and then see if it does it. On, off, and this would be for the lights at the front. So let's test a few of these features using the Gulu, and then we'll get to airing up the tire. Okay, boys, and using the Gulu that will be in Katie's car, we'll use it to power her device. So what does M do? Alright, so that selects between your PSI, bar, kilopascals in kilograms per centimeter, I guess. Cubed. Oh, we're Americans, so we use PSI. Let's see the light. Okay, nice little light. See what you're doing. Not quite as bright as the one that's on the Gulu, but the Harbor Freight doesn't even have a light. And if we press plus, we can go up in intervals of half a PSI. So we're going to set it at 35, and then we will turn it on. So let's move over to the tire then and check it out. Okay, boys, and if we check it, this tire does hold pressure, has 33 PSI. So we'll use our valve stem remover dude and get all the air out so we can get a fair test. Okay, checking it again. Nothing, won't even register. So, 0 PSI. 0 PSI. Alright. So that said now, let us go ahead and see how long it takes to air up to 35 PSI. And this tire, the rim is different. The tire is the same size as the other tests we performed which is the 185/60 R15. This rim just happens to be easier to grab than the one that's in Katie's trunk, but it is another full-size spare that I keep in the basement for the neon. Okay, so hopefully everything's in frame, and you can see everything. I might have to move some of that stuff out of the way of the clock if you can't see it. Or I can just move the minute hand up to a 12 o'clock position, so I will do that. Alright. So we'll be starting at 12 o'clock. We're going to hit the power on. It's already set to 35 PSI, so it should kick off at that time. Let's see how long it takes. Alright, well that was exactly 4 minutes, and kicked it off at 36 PSI. So, that's pretty neat. Let's unplug it and check the pressure. .5 PSI, boys. Make sure you can see that. Yep. .5 PSI. That's exactly 4 minutes. So it's on par, if not slightly faster than the Harbor Freight, but you won't see that till the showdown, I reckon. So it's pretty quiet. It's quieter than my Stanley Fat Max compressor. I don't believe it's as quiet as the Pittsburgh. So, if you are looking for a decently priced portable air compressor that runs on the 12-volt power of your car, or a 12-volt jump pack, this might be the one for you, especially if you can't be bothered to sit there and monitor it using an analog gauge like on the Pittsburgh, and you would much rather set it and forget it. I don't think you can go wrong with this guy right here, your Astro AI from Amazon. So, alright, I hope you liked the video. Hope it was useful and informative if you were on the fence about purchasing one of these guys. And remember to stay tuned for the ultimate showdown with this compressor versus the Pittsburgh versus the Stanley Fat Max built-in compressor jump pack combo. And the other ones we're testing, the Gulu, GP 2000 and 4000. Catch you in the next video, boys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And thanks for watching. Peace.